Hey everyone, and welcome to today's Explainer. I am super excited about this one. Today, we're putting on our nutritionist hats to look at a truly fascinating 30-day dietary experiment. We're going to explore the remarkable science of human nutrition using a very familiar, everyday ingredient, and we'll map out exactly how your body processes those nutrients over a specific timeline.
So, here is the big question. What if you ate eggs every single day for the next 30 days? It's kind of dramatic when you think about it, right? Just imagine opening your fridge and seeing hundreds of eggs suddenly sitting there, ready to be your primary focus for a whole month. Would you actually become healthier? Would you get physically stronger? Or would something completely unexpected happen inside your body? It's a really compelling mystery, and it's the exact question that frames our journey today. Let's find out exactly what happens when we make this one specific dietary commitment. Okay, let's dive into this. Part 1. Days 1 to 7, fueling body and brain. Right off the bat, during the very first week, the effects are surprisingly immediate. On day 1, literally as soon as you eat those first few eggs, your body receives this incredibly powerful package of nutrients. It's essentially a nutrient flood. You're flooding your system with vitamins, healthy fats, and minerals, and your muscles immediately start absorbing that high-quality protein. Then we hit day 3. By this point, a lot of people notice a significant change. You just feel way more full after meals. That protein acts like a natural suppressant, shrinking that monster we call hunger. It really helps control your appetite wonderfully. And by day 7, the end of the first week, we see something truly amazing happen in your head. Your brain literally lights up, almost like a glowing city, with neurons firing faster and more efficiently.
Now, you might be wondering, why exactly does the brain light up on day 7? Well, it all comes down to choline. Choline is a nutrient that is absolutely crucial for memory and overall brain function. As a nutritionist, I'm constantly looking at how what we eat affects our cognitive health. And let me tell you, choline is an absolute superstar. By the time you've been eating eggs for a full week, your brain has received a much-needed concentrated dose of this nutrient, which allows your cognitive pathways to operate with just fantastic efficiency. Moving right along to part 2, days 10 to 15, building and repairing.
If you're exercising during this experiment, which I always highly recommend, day 10 is when you really start to feel the effects of muscle repair. Your body is acting incredibly efficiently right now, taking the amino acids from the eggs to rebuild muscle tissue and make those muscle fibers so much stronger. But hey, the benefits aren't just for weightlifters. By day 15, which is halfway through our journey, the external benefits really start to show up. Thanks to the heavy presence of vitamins like biotin and vitamin B12, you might actually start noticing noticeably healthier skin. Your hair becomes shinier and your nails actually grow stronger. It's literally an inside-out transformation.
All right, part 3, inside the egg's shell. And that brings us to the magic number 6. Inside that tiny shell, which is basically just glowing with nutritional energy, are about 6 grams of high-quality protein. But it's not just the protein. That single little shell is packed with dozens of essential nutrients. When you consume it, it's honestly like a team of tiny protein warriors emerges, marching into your system to repair, rebuild, and refuel every single cell in your body. It is just an incredibly efficient delivery system for human health.
Which brings us to part 4,
Day 20, busting heart health myths.
and this brilliantly illustrates a really important point. You see, for decades, there was this widespread old assumption, a sort of nutritional myth, that eating eggs significantly increased your risk of heart disease. People viewed them as a real danger to the heart. However, modern research has completely broken apart that old assumption. Science shows us now that for most healthy people, moderate egg consumption is perfectly safe and does not significantly increase your heart disease risk. Science evolves, right? And it's so important that we update our assumptions based on the absolute best modern research available to us. Finally, part 5, day 30, the crucial balanced diet.
So, the crucial point here, and this is my big nutritionist warning for you, is that your body still absolutely needs fruits, vegetables, and fiber. Eating exclusively eggs for a month? Yeah, that is a very bad idea. For optimal health, you want to mix things up. Think about a sample breakfast menu pairing 2 perfectly scrambled eggs with a side of sautéed seasonal spinach, maybe some roasted bell peppers, and a handful of fresh berries. You absolutely must have a diverse intake of plant-based nutrients to keep your digestive system and your overall health in top condition.
Which leads us to our ultimate conclusion today. The real secret of this 30-day transformation isn't just about eating an enormous amount of eggs. It's about utilizing that high-quality protein and those incredible nutrients and, most importantly, combining them with a balanced diet. If you picture two versions of yourself right now, one eating only eggs and one eating eggs paired with a rich, colorful array of fruits and vegetables, well, the balanced version is the one standing confident and truly healthy at the end of the month.
So now ask yourself this. What if you ate 10 eggs every day for an entire year? Would your body adapt, or would the scale tip just a little too far? It's a super fascinating question about the absolute extremes of human nutrition. But, well, that is a story for another explainer. Keep feeding your curiosity, definitely keep balancing your diet, and I will see you next time.